Okay, wait, are we?
Wow, I was muted the whole damn time. Shit.
Oh my goodness.
See no one in the chat.
Again, let's go again.
Alright, put it down.
Take two,
Alright.
take two.
Alright, so hey, fumble aside. Welcome to Offstage on Air episode 7. This is the pretty much monthly podcast that we do for the community of Offstage Malaysia, featured and mainly centering on games, the game industry, as well as whatever topic that circulates among our members, right? So I think for this week we'll have a fairly funny topic to go through, especially in the discussion segment. But for the news segment has been surprisingly quiet in comparison to June, but a few amount of drama in comparison to June as well. That's not our main point, but you will get to understand what has happened within this past month since our last episode during Tropical Throwdown 2025. In fact, we will also be formally announcing our tournament here in the live stream in case you didn't notice. Tropical Throwdown is going to be followed up by AMG Animagaki 2025, and we'll show the trailer later. But right now, I haven't even done my introduction. My name is Solo Snivy. This is Options Like on Air. We will pass this news segment on to our two main hosts, Camping and Wars.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Long time no see.
Have we transitioned yet?
Are we transitioned yet? Alright,
Okay,
we are
alright.
transitioned yet.
Yeah, alright. So I think how it's gonna go is I'm gonna start with all the headlines here, right? Of course, I think the news this time that we'll be covering will be some of the bigger ones around, so we will be covering almost everything. But also stuff that's more focused on us. So I think first off, let's just cover the fact that we do have an upcoming major, AMG 2025, on, if I'm not mistaken, 23rd of August. It'll be a one-day tournament, so you only need to pay for the one day of the convention. 32 entry cap, and it's always been a nice time working with AMG for this. So please come down and just like have some fun with us. All right. There'll be a trailer later on, I believe. So I will hope you guys stay as well to watch it with us. Okay, and the second headline, while not necessarily a headline, is something we'll be talking about later, but some of us here are definitely avid gacha game players here, and there is one in particular that has taken the world by storm. By hoof or by scoof. Anyways, yes, the Horse Girl game. We will be talking about this later, so I won't be talking too much about it right now. In fact, instead I'll be talking about some Nintendo-related news, right? So Nintendo had a shareholder Q&A, and it holds the answers to a lot of major questions about their future direction. I think Habo can elaborate a little bit on this.
Yeah, I can elaborate about this. This one is mostly about how they handle their IP and how they're gonna train their staff, internal like culture, to make sure that they stay relevant in the future. Because we know that most of the Nintendo IP characters are very, it lasts longer, and let's say that Mario has been way longer until now. So they need to keep this ongoing, even though like for the long run. So the strategy of the strategy of making like them and their IPs to be more relevant in the future, maybe through film, IPs, culture in the office itself.
Speaking of that, there was an announcement about the Legend of Zelda having its main cast already settled.
It was announced by the way.
We don't have the information here, but you can go and look it up. It is, I believe it was confirmed by Miyamoto, right?
Not sure actually, but it was. Sure.
We won't be covering that, but just know that it was some news that you can also take a look at that we won't be touching on today. All right. A few game-related news, less industry-related, but we do have some interesting games for free on PS Plus this time. Relevant to us is King of Fighters 15 because some of us do play. It's an interesting pickup if you want to go play something. Maybe City of the Wolves ain't doing too well for you, so you want to play something else in the meantime. You can do that. There was a state of play for Ghost of Yote. I actually watched it, and I do think it's really, really nice.
Day one purchase for me.
Oh shoot! All right, okay, buddy. I think the most notable thing about Ghost of Yote, besides like all its typical sequel enhancements, is the fact that they're adding more Japan-inspired modes like the Kurosawa mode from the original game is returning.
It's returning.
As well as a new bloody mode. I forgot what it's called.
I think it's more cinematic camera during the combat gameplay.
But do you remember the name?
I forgot already. There's a term for it. Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
only remember the third one, Watanabe,
Yeah,
but where you
that
go
one,
and chill
yeah.
with lo-fi beats. Oh my god, that actually got me on.
By the composer of Samurai Champloo, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Shinichiro Watanabe. That's the director of Samurai Champloo and Cowboy
Okay.
Bebop. So
it's
that's something that's very interesting to look at. All right. Next, just a short touch, but there was also an Arc Systems Works showcase. But as they are known for fighting games, this showcase was actually not really featuring any of them. Right, nothing Guilty Gear, nothing Blaze Blue related. So we won't be covering the games here as it doesn't really fall exactly within our interest. But just know that Daisuke, the visionary of Guilty Gear, is creating a new game, and he did reveal it during that showcase. So you can go and check it out for yourselves. Okay, some more serious news. We're gonna go into some of the heavier topics now.
Oh,
Right. So layoffs, they have been happening more and more recently. And the current big one is in particularly Microsoft, right? They have relieved around 4% of its global game development workforce, which amounts to about almost 9,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
Microsoft
it's a
is a
lot.
very big company.
Yeah, of employees losing their jobs, right? So I believe this does affect quite a few projects. One of the few most notable ones in that I was actually quite disappointed about was Perfect Dark. Because that one was getting cancelled. Everwild's getting cancelled. Raven Software is shutting down, I believe. So they did work on a Call of Duty game. I'm not sure which one though.
I'm not
You know?
sure. I don't think so.
Oh jeez. But yes, there is quite a lot of layoffs here. So hopefully these employees can get back on their feet, find a new job, because this is quite the interesting situation our industry is in right now. Prayers to them.
Yep.
All right. Next, we do have quite an interesting situation over here. It's been quite weird for the Subnautica fans right now, as the development of Subnautica 2 has been it's going
Is it
well.
cancelled?
Apparently, no, it wasn't cancelled, but there's this whole situation with Krafton firing the co-founders, right?
Okay.
So what happened with that is that Krafton, they actually bought the developers of they bought the Subnautica studios
Okay.
for about $500 million, which
that's
is
a
quite
lot.
insane, honestly, for an indie game. And they actually offered a $250 million bonus to the co-founders if they were
Ooh.
able to meet certain sales targets.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But suddenly, right, there was a point in time, suddenly they actually got fired. And like they're all just like, everyone's just confused what's going on. Krafton has been quite transparent and responsive during this time, so we do get two sides of the story here. I think we'll touch on Krafton's story first, where they have said that the leadership was not doing their jobs properly. Very interesting, right? There was a leaked document here that described Subnautica 2's current content amount. It was not enough to meet the current early access plan, which might have resulted in the early access getting pushed to 2026. So, according to those metrics, they would not have been able to get the bonus. Right, so that's where like some of the tension might have lied. Of course, there is more details here, but I think the important part about this leaked document is that it was officially confirmed by Krafton to be real. So we know that this part is indeed legit.
Okay.
But on the co-founder side of Unknown Worlds, they did respond and they actually sued Krafton for this.
Oh,
Right.
is it suing or is it?
They actually suing Krafton for this, right? A little quote here from one of the articles I pulled up. After Krafton's leaders revealed Geo's projections and evaluated the anticipated revenue and earnout numbers, everything changed, they said in their complaint. Yeah. So at this moment in time, this story is still developing, so do keep your eyes peeled. But Subnautica 2 is definitely in a very interesting area right now. Right. Another thing that was mentioned but I didn't put inside here was that they were planning, the co-founders, to give actually 10% of that bonus to the rest of the development team.
Oh.
Yeah.
Co-founders are giving 10%.
If they get the bonus.
If.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like, in this part here, I think I don't have the sources to properly back it up. This is hearsay at this point, but yeah, there was definitely a little bit of sharing going on here because 250 million is quite a big amount, right? let's be honest here for something like this. So it is quite the interesting situation they have put themselves in. We will try to update this story next month, perhaps, if we get more information about the lawsuit, right? And we get to hear more about Krafton's side and the co-founder side, because in the end, we don't know what actually happened yet. Okay.
Maybe until the lawsuit is closed, I don't know whether they're gonna hold this in public or in closed doors. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't even know if they're gonna just go through it or something will change, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, another heavy topic, but maybe not so heavy in terms of like games not releasing, but this is more about the persistency of online games and them being taken down and no longer playable to the general public. The Stop Killing Games initiative has been going on for a while now, but it was quite recent, I believe around July 2nd, when it reached about 100,000 signatures. And then later on July 3rd, it actually hit 1 million, which is quite crazy. The jump is pretty insane. But it hitting 1 million signatures has meant that the European Citizens Initiative is now allowed to be considered for debate inside the European Commission. So we could see something interesting come out of that. The more signatures are still needed to counteract any invalid ones, right? That out of that 1 million, we don't know how many of that is legit, but we can assume that most of it should be. Right? So if you're in the EU and you want to support the persistency of online games, right? Do sign the petition. That's something only you guys can do. That said, Europe, Video Games Europe actually did issue a statement on this, right? And basically they are against the initiative, but are open to more talks to discuss this policy, right? So of course you can just visit their website. The statement is over there. Basically they said, we appreciate the passion of our community, but however, the decision to continue online services is multifaceted, never taken lightly, and must be an option for companies when an online experience is no longer commercially viable. We understand that can be disappointing for players, but when it does happen, the industry ensures that players are given fair notice of the prospective changes in compliance with local consumer protection laws. Private servers are not always viable alternative options. So I think part of it, okay, I'm gonna paraphrase a bit more here, but basically the option to create private servers for these games that have run their course, right, have other implications that these companies may not want to put up with, right? And that is their current answer for the initiative. Of course, this is not the end. They will actually discuss it, and we will try to see whatever comes out of this, right? So. I mean, personally, I think it'll be nice to hear more about it as we also get to learn about just how all these online infrastructures work, right? That'll be actually just nice information to know, lah. But yeah, I think that will cover it for the biggest news that we have now. I think I will now pass it to Harbour to talk about the game releases.
Alright, so we have a lot of games, not to say a lot, but a lot of interesting games are coming out. Yeah, we can talk about a few.
Let's just go with the highlight first, right?
Highlight first, Donkey Kong Bonanza, made by Super Mario Odyssey team. I bought it. I still
bro is shilling on the news section already. It's crazy.
I bought it. So actually, the gameplay itself, like, okay, if you see in the video and all the trailers, it's basically like just punching the walls and all the stuff. But when you actually play it, there's a reason why. Because every punch or every like hole that you dig, and the music itself is actually like
you punch with thought.
Yeah, but it's very rewarding. Like, I don't know how Nintendo can design this Donkey Kong, like this like punching walls game.
It's the Breath of the Wild of the Donkey Kong series.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild plus Mario to be exact.
I'm just spitballing here, but like we do know that the game is received very, very well
10 out of 10
by reviewers, right? Maybe another Game of the Year contender.
It is for me. It is.
Personally, I can't say because I didn't play the game, but like, bro, don't take this away from Expedition 33, man.
All right, moving on. Shadow Labyrinth. It's basically Pac-Man on drugs. Not Pac-Man on drugs.
Pac-Man on drugs. That's how you describe it. The edgy Pac-Man
Metroidvania. Yeah.
That's how I describe it. It's not much better, but yes, I have seen some reviews for this. It's not that favorable because there isn't really too much special about the game besides the fact that it's Pac-Man.
Yeah, Pac-Man. It uses Pac-Man as a theme, but
yeah,
the game itself is mostly Metroidvania. Yeah.
That's the general sentiment I've been seeing. But hey, I mean, good on Namco for trying something new, I suppose, right?
Yep. Alright, moving on. This is the funny one when I was watching the trailer. The king is watching. It's in PC. So they have a very funny mechanic.
Oh, I think I heard about this.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
where if you look at your your town and maybe whoever's in your town, they're actually working, but the thread you cannot see the thread. What's the other side of the thread? But when you look at your thread, like the thread which is the other side of the game, you cannot all the
They all
citizens
stop
are-
working, right?
They stop working. So it is a very interesting concept. Like they literally sold this on me like for first 10 or 20 seconds of
Bro,
it. So
they're basically telling you to micromanage. Sheesh. All right.
yeah,
Next,
so
this
it's a
one's
very interesting game. So
Yeah.
whoever wants to test it out, test it out. Yeah,
coming out July
simple.
21st.
Yeah, July 21st.
Gotcha.
Ooh. Okay, another one, Hell Clock. I think you might know about this. This one, my first impression is it's basically a roguelike on timer. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so. I did see a little bit of footage about it, but unfortunately, I can't really say too much about it. I only saw glimpses of it from a video I was watching earlier, so I can't really comment too much.
Yeah.
Right. So
Oh.
I think we can move on to the next game. But Hell Clock is coming out on July 22nd. Put it on your radar. Maybe it is something very interesting for you to look into.
Yeah.
After all, it's another roguelike that has been getting some attention, right, for being good. So that's always nice.
Right.
All right.
Next one will be Monument Valley 3, released for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, Switch, and PC. This one,
That's a lot of platforms.
yeah. This one it takes it's special because for me it looks like Captain Todd Treasure Tracker
You
plus Journey.
Nintendo
Yeah.
brained.
But again, the
I've
art
actu-
itself is
I've
good,
played the
yeah.
first two games, so I actually do understand what this game kind of is, right? It's
Yeah.
basically an extension of the isometric puzzle style game where your perspective opens up new routes.
Mhm.
Think something like the superliminal type games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's one of those type of games, and it's very. The art style is also very minimalistic and very nice. to look at.
Very last to look at.
Yeah, for sure.
The music as well.
Wait,
Yeah,
so this one's coming out to all the consoles, but usually there's a mobile version.
Not sure.
It's okay.
I'm not sure.
It's okay. The PC and console versions are coming out on July 22nd. So if you're interested in something a more peaceful puzzle game that has been known to be pretty good, you can go ahead and try this out. All right, next game.
Next game would be Wheel World, July 24. It's basically, if you guys know Death Stranding, which is walking simulator. This time it's bicycle simulator.
I wouldn't call it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it Death Stranding, bro. I don't know. You have a whole alien spirit possessing your bicycle. That's really interesting already, and you can still
Yeah.
mod out your bicycle and
But-
more all of that. But it
Yeah.
is very interesting. I've seen some gameplay of it before. I've looked up the Steam page. I do think it's worth keeping an eye on.
Basically, you just bicycle like whatever the games are giving to you. It's a bicycle simulator, but it looks good.
Bicycle Simulator. July 24th. All right, next one.
All right, clutch time. This one is it's basically Balatro. If you guys know Balatro, one of the Game of the Year nominees back there last year. It's basically Balatro plus basketball. Your card.
Dude, I cannot picture that, man. What is this? Yo.
So your card is actually like doing all those moves, such as like dribbling or jumping.
Then
Yeah.
you put all those cards together and
Yeah.
like do fancy tricks.
Yeah, and when you do the deck itself, right, when you're trying to build out a deck, you are actually managing the team.
Oh.
Who's gonna go out, like what kind of skills they want to use, all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so it's actually more of a basketball manager, but you also do have like actual basketball in the
Yeah.
the deck build. No, not the deck building, but the gameplay, right?
It is in the deck building.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
it is
I
deck
see.
building. So
Gotcha.
it looks interesting. Let's see how they pull off in this July 24th.
Yeah, heck yeah.
All right, next one would be Killing Floor 3. Release this one. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this one is basically a survival horror game. It's almost like Dead for Dead, but it's actually
Is it considered survival horror? It looks a bit too power fantasy.
yeah, it's too powerful.
For that.
Yeah, it's still horror for some people because when you get killed, you actually get killed in a very like gruesome way. But if you play it well, you can feel like a Doom. Like if you feel like how you play in Doom. You
Very
felt
powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I understand.
Yeah, it's not like Dark Souls game kind of like survival horror.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But actually, it looks fun. It felt fun.
This one's also on July 24th. A lot of things releasing on that day.
Yeah.
All right. Next one.
Another July 24th game. This one is just extension of the existing game. It's called Super Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV.
Hey.
Yeah, Switch 2 version by the way.
Hey. Yeah. You
Yes.
can't play the Switch 1 version with this one. You need the camera.
And if you guys want to play a specific game, a mini game in the game, you have to use Joy-Con too. Yeah, because like there's a mouse tracking and all those.
Right, okay,
yeah. So to play the extra content for Super Mario Jamboree TV, basically Switch 2 edition. I don't want to say the names so long. You need a Switch 2 Joy-Con.
Basically, just use all the Switch 2
just take
peripherals,
Switch,
right?
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright, next.
Next would be Super Vive PC.
It's also on July 24th.
How many games are you saying for July 24th?
Just keep going, just keep going.
Just keep going. Alright. So Super Vive PC is basically Fortnite plus Dota 2. Why?
That's an insane
Yeah.
combination to put
Because-
together.
yeah,
I'm
because-
gonna be honest, man.
Yeah, because in Fortnite you can literally spawn from anywhere. The
Oh.
presentation is also like jumping from like above, or maybe like PUBG, like from above to the ground.
But the gameplay is more like an actual MOBA then.
Yeah,
I see.
a bit of Dota 2.
I see.
Yeah,
okay.
that's why that's what I felt like. But in the end, it's just like Dota
Yeah.
kind of game.
I did hear some hype behind this, so maybe it is worth checking out. Maybe like League of Legends or Dota 2 has been a bit stale for you. Maybe you just like play something new to freshen things up, right?
Okay, moving on. This might be another sleeper hit after
Black Myth Wukong.
Black Myth Wukong, made from China company. It's called Wu Chang, the Fallen Feathers.
I like how it took. I like how long it took for you to say Wu Chang.
Yeah,
You're Chinese, you can say
it's
it.
Chinese. I don't know. Okay, it's basically another Souls-like game. And from what I know, in terms of the gameplay, the abilities change based on what kind of armor or clothing you wear.
I see.
Yeah.
I have seen some gameplay of it before. It is a bit faster paced than the Dark Souls games, right?
Yep.
And I don't know, the traits that you gain are a bit more animalistic. I think I saw one that's a bit more like you gain like eagle feathers and all, right? So it's a very interesting take on the Souls-like formula. Maybe it will innovate just like how Neo did and made its own like take on the Souls franchise. Alright, next.
Okay, next one would be this one. Oh, actually,
We have broken out of the July 24th release date. Now July 25th.
So this one, another game. It's called No Sleep for Kaname Date from AI The Somnium Fast.
I swear it's probably pronounced Kaname Date, so that it
oh,
sounds.
it's not date.
It probably because look, it's a Japanese game, so I assume that it has to have that kind of pronunciation. Otherwise, it just sounds so off.
Hey,
Right?
Kaname Date. Oh, okay lah.
We're getting racism in the news
Okay,
section. I cannot believe this. All right, come on, go.
Moving on. Okay. Not moving on. Sorry. To explain this game, this is the third game for this franchise, and this game is actually the mid-call of this. The mid-call of whatever just happened back then.
The pre-sequel.
Yeah, pre-sequel is a mid-call. So this time around, the story
Nice.
itself is not gonna move the overall plot. It doesn't change much. It's more personal this time around. So we could consider this as a, like what you guys anime said, a filler.
Filler patch.
Yeah, filler patch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's just more personal, but it doesn't affect the overall story that has been set in this franchise.
I'm sure the AI Somnium Files fans will enjoy this, right?
Yeah,
I'm
they
sure
will.
that's something that they'll enjoy. It's like when you get to learn more about your favorite side character.
Yeah.
You sometimes eat that stuff up, man.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Okay, this one, Day of the Shell PC, July 29. So this one is pretty cool. It's actually tactical based RPG, but it's actually one click, one turn. Road light. So basically, if let's say you click, I don't know, like click to move, and that's your end turn.
What if you like click the pause menu?
Pause menu, I think it's pausing. But basically,
do you lose your turn for pause?
So, but basically, every move is one move. It's counted as one move.
I see.
So the pacing is quite fast. So enemy can do a lot as well. So that's why it felt roguelike, because everything moved quite fast.
That's not what roguelikes mean.
They say tactical one click, one turn roguelike.
Okay lah.
Yeah.
I mean, roguelike just means your every run will be different lah. So I
Yeah.
assume that's what's gonna be happening over here, right?
Okay.
This one's coming out on July 29th. So if you're interested in more tactical games, you can definitely check this one out.
And the next one, this one is a preview or early access of the game. It's called Grounded 2. So basically, a very quick one. Basically, 4 teenagers or 4 kids turning into.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids game.
Yeah,
So
there was already the original Grounded one. I believe that one's done. So now they're making a Grounded 2.
Yep.
This one should be early access on the Game Pass as well, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
So, out for July 29 for those who are interested.
yeah, exactly. All right, next.
Next one, this one, for those who like Hobbits, the Lord of the Rings lore, you guys can check out Tales of the Shire, or
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
a Lord of the Rings game. So basically, a very quick one, synopsis, a life simulation, and it's set in the Hobbit world. So where does the story in this game ties in is actually set in between the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings in
Yeah,
terms of lore.
No, just a little bit of a peaceful period in between, right? You get to like manage them like the Sims and all.
Yeah,
Right.
before
You
something
build
happens.
your Hobbit village.
Before
Alright.
something happens, I don't know.
Let's not talk about that one. Eh? All right,
'Kay, next one.
Oh, you want me to talk about it?
Yeah,
All
you
right,
like
sure.
it, right?
Look, I haven't played the Ninja Gaiden games, but Ninja
Oh.
Gaiden Ragebound might be a good entry point
Okay.
as like an all 2D, as like a 2D classic style Ninja Gaiden platformer. I don't know if that's the right thing to say,
Mhm.
but it is coming to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Dude, that's a lot. I mean, I might as
Still
well port it
PS4.
to everywhere, right? On July 31st. And so if you're looking for a great platformer with great action and probably a good amount of difficulty as the Ninja Gaiden games are known for, you can definitely pick this one up. Okay. And then
Alright.
next we have...
Next we have the game. The following games will be released on August, by the way.
Yeah.
So the next one will be the Gradius Origins. So this one is basically the re-release of the collection of the All Bullet Hell game, which their first game is released way back in 1985.
Ooh, an old
Yeah.
one. Jeez.
It's an old one.
Unfortunately, I do not have much to say on this, but yeah, it is an interesting blast to the past for the people who have played it before, right?
Yeah, it's a bullet hell, by the way.
You've said that once already.
Oh really?
Maybe you're old enough to remember the game.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh no, it's okay. That one's coming out on August 7th. But on the next day, we do have Mafia: The Old Country.
Hey, this is one
So-
is the one that most of the fans are waiting for.
Yeah, it's quite interesting to see the Mafia series actually come back after such a long time, right? But this,
Yeah.
do you know when this happens in the Mafia story?
I think it's way back, like the first one.
Before the first? Or
Before the
like
first. If you see the
after?
timeline, right, it's most probably even before the first in terms of like the settings itself.
I see.
This
yeah.
one is always
Yeah, they're
the
going way
first one
back
is
that
like
way.
starting to industrialize.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense then. Yeah. So that's a new take on the Mafia formula, perhaps, right? A new setting. So, Mafia fans, well, I hope this will be a good game for y'all.
Looks promising, by the way.
Yeah. Drag and Drive coming. Drag X Drive. Sorry, I gotta be cooler than that.
For Switch 2.
Coming out on August 14. Use your mouse to move your character as if you are. I mean, I don't know if this is a nice thing to say, but it does look like you're moving as if you're disabled, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know how else to describe it. That's definitely like how I would put it. But you're playing basketball while you're doing it, so I don't know. These disabled people are pretty cool, man.
Wheelchair simulator to be to be exact.
I'm
But-
trying to be nice to the disabled here.
Wheelchair simulator with basketball, but yeah, that's a.
Dude, I saw
easiest
people
version.
doing wheelies into dunks, dude. Okay, maybe this game might be cool.
We'll see how. Like
yeah.
the first impression that I got with this game is like, is it even working? But
Am-
we'll see. We'll see how.
Am I allowed to be not excited for the next game though?
Huh?
It's Madden.
Madden,
26.
NFL 26.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's another sports game.
Another sports game.
You wanna buy it? It's probably the same thing you've always bought. But hey, it's probably good too, right? Well, I mean,
Well, it depends. Hopefully they improve. I don't know how many percent they're gonna improve.
yeah, it's even hard for me to say.
All right.
Go ahead.
Next one would be Obvious Loop. We'll be releasing on PC August 14. So basically, this one is another 2D pixels action roguelike games. The protagonist itself
Another
is,
roguelike.
yeah, there's a lot of roguelites.
Yeah.
Like this,
I like how one of the footnotes is cute protagonist.
it is cute actually.
Oh,
Setting.
okay.
It
Maybe I
was
have
set
to
in
check
the
it out.
dark setting, but the setting itself is pretty dark.
I see.
Yeah.
Alright, well, another roguelike, so, maybe you can check that out if you're into that kind of stuff. But to me, I think I'm more interested in the upcoming game. Actually, both me and you are both interested,
Yes.
right? Sword of the Sea is coming out on August 19. I've played a lot of their previous games, right? Flower, Abzu, and Pathless. No, I didn't play Flower, but I did play Abzu and Pathless and Journey. So I do think that it's gonna be another one of those like really serene games where you just travel around,
Yes.
right? You have a hover sword. That's so raw, dude.
That act as a snowboard, skateboard, hoverboard. I don't know what they want to do again with this
Skate,
hover sword.
skate, and vibe, dude. That's all you need to do. That's what you do in all the other games.
Oh, yeah.
just vibe. Like, okay, maybe the Pathless had like some extra combat, right? Maybe Sword of the Sea has some combat because you have a sword, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, you're doing sick tricks, bro. I don't know. Doing sick tricks while being like super serene and calm. Dude, I don't know what's gonna be better than this, man.
Okay, the next one would be actually the last one actually.
Yeah, we're skipping them.
Yeah, we're skipping that. I don't know about this.
All right. So Destiny is getting a mobile game in Destiny Rising, and unironically, this is a free-to-play first-person shooter gacha game. I'm not joking. Destiny is technically getting a gacha game. Coming out on August 21st, but yes, it does have like proper Destiny gameplay, but it's mobile. Okay, I didn't know inside here, but I actually wrote that it can also be third person and has competitive and co-op, so that's gonna be well, I mean, Destiny fans, they've been on harder times lately, right? With Bungie going through a lot, so maybe this Destiny Rising might be something nice for them. I hope.
We see.
I mean, it is a gacha game, so I don't know how good that is, but I've heard some pretty good sentiments about it.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Let's lightning round through the miscellaneous few that are left here. Let's. Which one do you want to talk about?
You want to talk about? Actually, I want to talk about the later ones, but you can talk about the.
Because I don't have much to say about that one.
Okay. We can talk briefly about this one. So, former Naughty Dog director Vignesh Agarwal is establishing a new Japanese studio.
Do we know what the Japanese studio is doing?
I'm not sure, but basically he just left Naughty Dog saying thank you to them, for basically teaching them like most of the stuff.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. In the meantime, I can touch on something else while we look up a little bit on what that is, right? But there are some other news we can cover in the meantime. A really funny one was actually about the Mind's Eye, right? The development of that game and how it's been perceived after launch. And it's been pretty insane to see what they have said about it. Oh, I actually didn't put it inside here.
No, you go ahead.
It's okay. Basically, when the CEO was asked about why Mind's Eye didn't do so well, right? Actually, one of the reasons he cited was internal sabotage.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't know what that really entails. I mean, the CEO was a former Rockstar employee.
No
right?
wonder it looks almost the same as
Yeah,
other.
and they are responsible for creating this like build your own game type platform called Everywhere, and so far Mind's Eye was created in that platform. So all I can say is that like that was the response that the CEO gives, that the CEO gave, and while it's very interesting to hear that kind of response, we can only say that hey, yeah, sure, we the game wasn't received very well regardless. So let's see if they can hope to bounce back off that, because they do plan to relaunch the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe they'll get somewhere with it, right? Okay.
Let's see if they can bounce back.
Yeah. All right. What do you got?
What do I got? So real quick down there.
What else do you got, man?
So basically, Sega suddenly accidentally posts sales data to the public before they promptly take it down.
Anything good? Anything juicy?
At least I know Persona sells more than Sonic.
Okay, to be fair, Sonic hasn't been like
Yeah.
taking that much of the spotlight nowadays,
that
right?
surprised
It's
me,
been
actually.
it has been more double A than anything else lately. So
Yeah.
I can understand, but hey, glad to see Persona doing well, right?
Yep.
Okay, let me run through a few more silly things to say. Resident Evil is getting a mobile game. Yeah, it's another free-to-play mobile management game. So, yeah.
What they managing?
I don't know, bro. It's an alternate dimension where all the characters are alive
Oh.
and probably marketable. As usual, mobile games are. So, you like your characters? You can play the game, I guess. But this was just announced, so don't expect it to come out so soon. Cyberpunk 2077 is now on a Mac. You can play it on Apple devices now.
Yeah, for those Apple.
Yeah, it's
devices.
kind of yeah. It's playable on the laptop. We're streaming this on now. We're
Next
really
one.
rapid firing through this. Japan hosted an esports tournament for Tekken 8. The catch is, why is this one so special? It was organized for the elderly. So, the age range for this was about 63 to 93. Yeah, that's pretty old, man. I'm surprised a 93-year-old is able to play Tekken this well. But hey, maybe they're just like vibing, you know. It was won by a Panda player, so that's very interesting. I did try to look up more information about the company that ran this. So
Yeah.
I found this Care
Yes.
Esports, right? They host 2 events every year for elderly residents in care homes across Japan, and they currently operate in 3 prefectures: Mie, Gifu, and Aichi. I hope I'm not pronouncing that wrong. Although the organization states on its website that it aims to hold a national tournament. Tekken 8 in particular has become a favorite since its launch last year, so it's very interesting to see. Maybe the elderly just want to like vent their frustrations or something, I guess. I don't know. But hey, the fact that a Panda player won is pretty cool.
You know what questions me about this one? Like
What?
how the old player like 63 to 93 still being sponsored by Panda.
No, that's not sponsored by Panda. Like the character.
Oh,
the
Panda character.
Panda Global's gone.
Okay, now I
It
know.
hurts, man.
So it's basically Panda in the game.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not sponsored by Panda.
Yeah.
Okay. We got that out of the way.
Wallahi, bro. On fighting game news, we also got a Ken trailer for City of the Wolves, right, as the next upcoming DLC character. I do not know when is the release date for this character, but it's safe to say it should be soon now. But we do know when Sagat is coming out for Street Fighter 6. His whole gameplay trailer is out. Breakdown of the character. He is coming on August 5th after EVO, if I'm not mistaken. EVO is happening on August 1st to 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, fighting game fans, you've got something to watch. All right, and finally we have
Everyone's
an
waiting
announcement for Cyberpunk Edgerunners 2 from the same Studio Trigger. So I don't think this will be like I don't think it's like a direct continuation, but it will be in the same universe. So expect to see some insane visuals from Trigger, right? That's what they're known for. This was announced during I think Anime Expo, which happened recently. So yeah, Cyberpunk fans do have more things to look forward to.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that about covers it for our news segment. We will be taking a short break, I think.
Yep.
So we will be coming back to talk about horse girls. So see you guys then, eh?
Back to you, Oscar.
Yeah.
Alright, so thanks to Cam and Habo for our wonderful news segment. Again, quite a fair amount of news and quite a lot of interest, I think. If you're interested in checking out the news, make sure to follow and subscribe our channels so that you can get some quick news every single week, either get a recap of what just happened. I think it'll be good for you guys, and this is what we're doing for the community, right? Getting into the main topic of the day, the podcast segment, we're gonna be focusing on the history and how gachas have been wringing our wallets dry. God dang it, right? So gacha games, we can get into it after the break. We'll see you guys in just 2 minutes to 3 minutes, alright? Time to say, time to talk about your specialty.
Who's degenerate enough to talk about gacha games? Who is degenerate enough to talk about gacha games and enjoy?
Anybody else you want to
This might be it!
Let's go! Reset!
Any Mangaki. And there it is, the back here, it's gonna do it! The best player in Mangaki 2024.
Reset on the line right now. And is that enough? It's enough!
Did you know? Mansion is the venue in which we hold our weekly gatherings every Saturday 2 p.m. onwards. Mansion offers a wide selection of backdrops, signage, and displays to bring your brand into the spotlight during events, pop-ups, and much more. For prints, display systems, and a community venue, check out Mansion Display Systems and Printing Services today. Pixels Distribution is your leading videography, IT, and AI product distributor in Malaysia, exclusively distributing for famous brands in the audiovisual industry like Sennheiser, Nanlite, Hollyland, and much more. If you're looking to level up your production, whether it's live streams, photos, and video on a casual or professional level, Pixel Distribution is where it's at. Without the equipment loaned to us by Pixels, we would not be able to achieve this professional quality right now. So huge thanks to them. Offstage Malaysia is your local Nintendo-centric video game community in the heart of Klang Valley, Malaysia, featuring multiplayer games such as Mario Party, Mario Kart, as well as our signature Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and much more. With the dawn of the Switch 2's launch upon the horizon, make sure to join our community gatherings as we share, experience, and engage in wonderful games along. King didn't mute it. Fuck.
Oh, you muted yourself again?
Yeah. All right. Hello. Welcome.
happens.
Anyways, welcome back to Option Select on Air episode 7. This is the podcast segment where the title is Gacha Games.
Totally
A
not take
blessing
one.
or a curse
Totally not take
to
two.
my
That's
wallet.
totally not Bakshin.
Totally the bakshim.
Wait, can they hear us right now?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
But let me
totally
finish
not
the
take
intro
two.
first. Let me finish
Totally.
the intros again.
Yeah, alright.
So, for today's episode, we're going to be talking about MUSUME Pre-Derby, one of the most trending games that are happening right now. What is gacha? Why does it work? And some brief history of the
Gambling.
history of gacha, as well as what we like and what we dislike about gacha and how it affects the gaming industry as a whole. Now, joining me for this segment, obviously, is Cam.
Hi, I'm sorry I'm here.
Camera's dead.
Camera's dead! Okay, at least they can hear us, right? But I'm still here. The news segment is all on, right? Like, I was trying to be professional. I mean, quote-unquote professional, right?
Imagine being professional.
Quote-unquote. Yeah. We can entertain you guys in the meantime while Mr. Producer here gets the batteries up and running,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, we've got Camping on the mic. We've also got Dreamer on the mic today. I think special, in a way, a special guest, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
In a way.
Fellow gacha game addict over here, yeah.
Don't worry about it. The coming. Dark times are truly coming.
Actually, though.
Yes. All right. Okay. Well, while we do have a bit of technical difficulty over here, so we will be just entertaining you in time before we actually start talking, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, like, what else can we do at the moment?
Yeah. The camera is facing some battery life issues, so just hold off a little bit on that.
Now we're back.
Are we back proper?
You guys are back. So see, here's his cam. This is Dreamer.
Oh no, they pointed us out. We can't do the joke anymore.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, no,
It's okay. We were discussing before this whether we wanted to like mix up some people by saying that I am not camping.
So can you speak again? I need to tweak the volume.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Can you speak louder a bit?
Louder a bit?
What's the loudest you think you would go by talking about gacha games?
Imagine if you talk to me from here.
Probably around this.
Bakushin with all your might.
Bakushin.
There we
And
go.
you're quite soft.
How to know that I'm already like in the brain rot? I know the Bakushin.
Yeah,
already.
we're pretty. I wouldn't say I'm in the rabbit hole, but he is. So we've brought him along to talk about the Horse Girl gacha game today.
I only downloaded the game for 3 days and I can confidently say that I have a 24-hour game time.
Alright. Before we start the thing, let's just tell the people how much history we have with gacha outside of just Umamusume.
Okay. That's the kind of history we're talking about. I think that's fine. Would you like to start first?
Okay, so I started gacha games probably around how do I say this? When I actually started going in, it's probably around the MiHoYo era back in Honkai Impact Turret.
Okay.
I technically played gacha games a little bit more earlier. There was 2 games that I played, Crash Fever and Shomei Toshi, a Japanese game, another gacha game as well. So
Yeah,
I think I've been a I've been a gacha game like addict for probably like at least over 12 years or more. So
All right. List out the games that list out the gacha games you played.
Oh lord.
Don't worry, I also have a pretty shameful list.
Okay, I can't remember all of them because I went in and deleted quite a few as well. But to name probably like Shomei Toshi, Crash Fever, Nikkei Blue Archive, all the MiHoYo games. All the MiHoYo games. We have Wuthering Waves as well.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them. I played all of them.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have played Tears of Terminus. Okay?
No shot.
I have played Tears of Terminus.
Okay, Oscar, for context, he's played the boy love gacha game from MiHoYo before.
Somebody was trying to influence me. I had to look at the game a little bit. I have touched it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
What else did you touch? JK.
Whoa, we're not going that far.
Alright.
We're not going that far yet.
So gacha game wise, there's tons. Every company probably has tried, especially the Japanese scene. Japanese goes nuts with gachas. Even
Chinese
Nintendo
as
has
well.
quite a few.
China as
Dragalia
well,
Lost, Fire Emblem Heroes. There's technically Markator. Sonic Runners is one.
Yeah, that one EOS pretty early.
It went up and died so quick.
Okay, I'll also list out my gacha games since I did ask Dreamer and he wants to know mine as well.
Oh lord.
I will say I did technically start out with Honkai Impact 3rd as well.
Okay.
Except I didn't know that it was a gacha game. I genuinely thought like I saw Time Slow after Dodge and I was like, oh hey, Bayonetta, it looks cool, let me go play it. And then the character's moveset was kind of ass. And I was like, oh damn. But then there was a Samurai Yae that was really cool, so I ended up playing for quite a while because of her.
Oh,
She's just an A rank, pretty nice. Yeah. From there, a few other gacha games I played. I think some of them, let me think. This one's obscure as fudge. Storica, a gacha from Rariak Studios, the ones that make Cytus.
What the?
Correct. There is a gacha from them that I've played and it's pretty nice.
Oh. Wow.
Another Eden. This one is has the Chrono Trigger writers on them. Game's pretty insane with the power creep though. Jesus. Okay, some of the Genshin games. So here we have Genshin. I've tried Star Rail. I've tried ZZZ. I've dropped all 3 at this point. I've played Punishing Grey Raven and Wuthering Waves. These 2 I'm playing actively right now, as well as Limbus Company. From the company that does not know how to make gacha games. And then after that, there are a few other stragglers here and there. Dragalia Lost, God rest in peace. Fire Emblem Heroes, God I hate Yu-Gi-Oh. What else? Is Hearthstone considered a gacha? I don't think so.
I mean, in a way, yeah, because you have the gacha.
We're counting digital gachas in most cases. I mean, Hearthstone is digital.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like, does that count?
I mean, every card you get is technically a gacha. You're not wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Everything with a loot box system is a gacha. Oh, wait, is Star Wars Battlefield 2 a gacha?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, wallahi. Anyways, that's all that I can remember. I think there are more, but I have to like scrape my memory to really like figure out what else I like missed out on or forgot.
You know what? Fair. I probably missed out on a few of mine as well.
Yeah, so that is definitely our history. So you know, we know what we're talking about. Is the least. I forgot I played the Dissidia gacha as well.
Oh my god, I've never heard of it.
Hey, did you know there were like 5 Final Fantasy gachas and I've played probably like 3 of them?
Oh my god.
I probably gotten the number wrong, but I can tell you what Final Fantasy gachas I played.
Oh my god, I don't
Yeah.
want to know.
Record Keeper, Mobius Final Fantasy. Oh my god,
Oh
man.
lord.
And like I said, the Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia.
Oh
Oh, my
my
goodness. That one is end of service already, so you can't play it anymore. But hey, man, was fun while it lasted.
It do be like that sometimes,
It do
especially
be.
when it comes to gacha games. So
Yeah. All right. I
Alright,
think that's it for us.
Let's talk. Moving on from there, because now we get the general guidelines of where we are at.
We know
Now,
what we're
I personally
talking
don't
about.
play that much.
You
I
you
like
don't
the-
play gacha games.
I know. I tried some back in the day, like Fire Emblem Heroes or Pokemon Masters.
All right, they played that one too.
The gameplay loop doesn't tie me long enough. Now there is an aspect of appeal that I love about gacha games. The artwork, the music, always.
Oh yeah, no, that's the whole point. That's how they keep you in.
yeah, to be honest,
Yeah. But if I don't play the game long enough, I don't bother, right? Like
Yeah,
you can just-
TCG Pocket.
You could just look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
like Google.
Exactly.
Right? Art is free.
Genshin,
look at.
like, I don't play Genshin Impact anymore, but hey, I love the music. What do we want to do?
I was expecting you to say something else, but like I think that's not really safe for the podcast. anyways, yes, go on.
Yes, but let's talk about the main topic of this episode. Uma Musume.
Oh
Alright.
my God.
So Uma Musume, let me just read it off the wiki because I too brain
I
dead.
just wanna let you know that Oscar studied Uma Musume for a few days just to prepare for this podcast. I admire his dedication. Unfortunately, I am not that brain rotted, but I still probably know more than him.
Bakshim.
No, stop.
Yo, no escape, man.
This is what I get for not playing the game, man.
Alright, so let me just explain to you what exactly is Uma Musume Pre-Derby. Now this game has been sweeping social media because it has actually released for a few years at this point, but the global release just released this past month, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
And Uma Musume, created by Psy Games as per usual, started out as a mobile game. It's a media franchise that both launched a manga, anime, and game, right? The manga Cinderella Grey, the anime Pretty Derby back in the day, and then as well as Pretty Derby the game, right? Now the game got delayed to about 2020, I think.
I'm not too sure on the history on that one though.
So the game came out at 2021.
Okay, that's the one
right?
part he has to beat, man.
Yeah, so the game came out in 2021. The original anime came out in 2018, which made people think it was based off the anime.
Oh yeah. That,
But
yeah.
the developers were bigger brain than all of us. This was a whole concept that we'll never believe was deeper than it ever gained. It's the rabbit hole that I cannot dig myself up about because now I'm looking at real life horses. What's wrong with me right now?
It worked.
actually would.
It worked.
All right,
He's
Dreamer,
not playing the
explain
gacha,
why
but it
real life
worked.
horses is part of this whole thing.
All right, go ahead, Dreamer. Knock yourself out.
Oh my god. So Uma Musume for Pretty Derby is a very, at least to me, is a very interesting game. Technically, it is. It is still a gacha, but it has like rogue-like elements.
See, that's how they
elements to it.
justify playing it.
Justify. So like realistically, when it comes to the gameplay, it's technically kind of boring. You're basically like training horses, and then
Spreadsheet simulator.
yeah, you're training the the girls or horses if you want to like
The
put
horse
them,
girls.
the horse girls, yes.
Right shower.
Wait, so do you want me to talk about my daughter this already?
Yeah. Okay, you can talk about her later.
Yeah, and it's like there's not too much that you can do in the game itself. You kind of are just like pressing buttons, looking at
You
time
can't
out.
actually. You're not actually actively racing. The horse girls race for you.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's automatic, but then it's like you just get sucked in because it's like there's so much content, new content you can always read. If you're okay with just like non-stop reading visual novels and just finding new stuff, the game kind of just sucks you in like non-stop. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Cause it's like
I don't want to be sucked in there like that, man. I'm scared.
Okay, let me explain the game just a little bit. So
Whoa.
the game functionally is like a
Spreadsheet
like a
simulator.
character. No. Yes. But you're raising the character's stats so that they can challenge races, horse races, so that you can see who won. So gameplay wise, you're just like, hey, are you winning? Are you winning? Are you winning? And then like, fuck, or like, yeah. Like, there's two modes. Okay, there's two modes. Either like let's say your character.
So
is
basically, you're gambling entirely, every step of the way. From the training of your horses to the racing, that is all gambling. And then all your support cards to make your horses train better and run faster, that's all gacha as well. Don't you just love gambling, guys?
Wait,
Don't you
bro.
just love gambling?
Wait, bro, you left out the most important part. The horses, you have to gamble for them too, man.
Yeah, you have to gamble with the horses too. Exactly. I love gambling. I love gambling.
Okay,
Don't
now
you?
wait a second. There is that aspect which every gacha game has, but let's talk about what MUSUME itself is. So every single character that you can get in this game is based on real life racing horses, with history in the Japanese horse racing scene, right? For example, Sakura Bakushio or Tokai Teo. These are just horses that shouldn't matter to you, but now they're cute anime girls, and now they matter to all of us. Let's
All right,
go.
Oscar, name every horse girl.
Oh my god.
I've only watched like 2 seasons.
You can do
Okay.
it.
I can't remember.
All right.
I got-
Green
I got
Cap, Hamomo Cross. There's Kita-san Black. There's Rice Shower. There's what's the one in the first season? Alright, Tokai Teo. They got
McQueen? Majiro McQueen, is it?
Mejiro McQueen.
The Northern Lion.
Go ship,
special.
right? How the heck did I forget Go
How do
ship?
you forget Ghost Ship, bro?
Gurushi, yeah. And then like there's Shimbori Rudolph.
Yeah.
Crazy, yeah. Anyways,
Bro forgot Daiwa Scarlet. Shit.
I forgot that was.
she
Isn't
was
she
not
like the
important
fir-
in the anime, bro.
Isn't she like
She
one of
was-
the first characters you see in like the game?
It is, but that's the issue. The first characters is usually who you forget in these gacha games.
The anime, it didn't matter at all.
Damn. I've also seen Mayano Top Gun because one of my friends is insane about her.
Oh my, not Top Gun, bless my word.
Yeah. Apparently she has a collab with an actual Top Gun.
Oh, it is, yeah. I think
Like I'm not even kidding.
Nah, you know what's the actual collab? Goshi being KFC fight and on the bucket on their official events.
Yeah.
There's a Colonel version of Goshi, by the way. Did you not know that? Anyway, Ghost Ship is peak.
Actually,
The anime made her ass.
Actually, wait, how do you forget about Haruwawa? Oh my god.
Oh, how did you?
She
forget?
really didn't do anything in the anime.
Well, not in the anime, but she's like popular as well. Like there's
See, that's why you're here.
there's one particular race in the career mode of
Arimakinen.
Haruwawa. Yeah, Arimakinen.
See, even I know, man. I hate it here.
So basically, when it comes to that particular race, you're basically coded to lose because she is
She is the worst runner there.
yeah.
Unfortunately.
The type is completely trash. The distance is completely trash. Everything doesn't suit her. I think according to some of my friends, if you get a 90% debuff trying to win on that one race, you're coded to get last place. But then we have Japanese players like doing whatever they can to make sure that she actually gets first place. I think one of them actually succeeded. Actually,
She tries her best, and
No.
that's all that matters to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the brief online popularity of these characters, Ghost Ship and Haru Urara, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these characters were already super popular in the Japanese scene before the global release. Makes sense. Now why? Ghost Ship, the real life horse, was known to be very hard to handle.
What a
Whether-
goober, man.
Whether the horse cooperates with the jockey is a gamble.
yep.
So his mischievous character is born into the game as either he has no motivation to do any training, and
Training
then-
restricted.
or he will win. The stats are very high. He could win, but he just doesn't wanna. Screw you, right? Screw you. And then
Yes.
there's Haru Urara.
Wait, hold on. Let me talk a bit more about Goat Ship. There was this one statement where the owner said he doesn't pray for the horse to be like okay on a good day. He just prays for the horse to be normal.
Yeah, he doesn't even play
in,
for those.
in order to actually run. Never forget the 12 billion yen
And
incident.
Goat Ship, yes, he just mentioned the 12 billion yen incident. So Goat Ship,
See how
he's
much I know
also-
without playing the game.
also the most
Twitter.
nefarious horse for one major incident in Japan.
The
That
12
one
billion yen.
horse has made the Japanese horse racing scene lose 12 billion yen, over $100 million, just from the fact that because he was with a horse racing that he did not like, started standing up, missed the race, missed the timing of the start, and did not win, even though he was favored to win completely.
Bro, prioritize aura farming over winning.
Goofy ass horse.
Weird.
I like how like normally in gacha games people lose gallons over hot characters, but here people are losing gallons of money over gold chip being a dork.
Actually, you know.
I like how I was able to say that with a straight face. We are back in dark times.
It does happen.
We are back in dark times as we continue to talk about the other famous horse right now, Haru Urara, and her ton of grass.
Alright, so Haru Urara is a beloved horse, not because he's a winner, because she's the winner in our hearts. Anyways, Haru Urara is a Hokkaido horse.
I was about
has
to insult
won-
the entire. I was almost going to accidentally insult the entire Haru Urara fan base by saying she's an absolute loser, but everyone will still love her. I cannot say that in good faith because that's just bad. That just feels bad to say because you don't want to discourage Haru Urara.
No,
She tries her best.
No, you can't even say that. She won a race recently.
Wait, she did?
She did one. Well, she did one win one
I thought
race.
she retired.
Yeah. There's a particular race.
The
I
retiree race.
Yeah.
Ah,
She got one win.
Was Gold Ship in that one too?
I know, yeah.
No.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
not.
So Haru Urara and Goshi are both actually alive. You can literally visit them.
And you can
Not the
send
point.
grass. You can send grass to Haru Urara for
Yes.
6,000
So
yen.
Haru Urara
To
has
be honest, I would be
raced
up for
over 100 races in her career, 1-0. Except after retiring, she won one retiree race. But thanks to Uma Musume, the popularity pop culture-wise grew, and you can donate money to send her ryegrass. And the global release made that happen again. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So there's this whole meme going around about her being like, "Wow, I have so many fans. Everybody loves me." And then she sees the mountain of grass on top of her, and she's like,
I to be honest, I actually wonder how much grass got sent.
Yes.
Do they have enough slowing?
"Yes, do not worry."
They had so much that they had to stop the donation.
Wait, actually,
Oh my god.
Currently, they're stopping the donation for a bit because if they don't stop it, the grass will rot.
oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. You know what?
They've gone
It
too
speaks
far.
volumes of how much people like Haru Urara, man.
It's okay. People are like donating to Haru Urara, right? Like to the point where like people are also advocating for other retired horses to get their grass as well.
Oh, that's true. You
Yeah,
know
I
what?
forgot who was the
That's
one.
true.
I forgot who was the other horse that was getting recognition for this as well. I don't remember, but hey, you guys can definitely look it up and see if you want to know.
Yup.
Horses, man.
I'm sorry.
all right. What else do you got for us, Oscar?
Alright, so in terms of a media franchise as well, the game currently out for public. You can please play the game. It's pretty fun. Try it.
He's-
If not,
It is fun. Trust
be
me.
like me, not play the game and watch the anime. Currently, the latest anime is
I wouldn't
Uma
recommend people
Musume.
play the game. It's a gacha game.
yeah. You don't play the
No,
game.
don't play gacha games. It's bad for you.
No,
Says
no.
the gacha game veterans. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
We say this for a reason. We might be able to elaborate later. We'll see. All right,
Right.
go on.
So last point about Uma Musume. The anime are generally good. The first one, Pretty Derby, has 3 seasons currently, as well as a spin-off manga-based anime called Cinderella Grey. So Cinderella Grey has made me a genuine fan
Oh, my
because Oguri Cat the goat, okay? The goat! Bro won so many races, made me
She's
go
not
like,
the goat,
"This
she's the
is
horse."
legend."
Man,
God. Damn.
I'm sorry. I made
Yeah,
such a horrible
but
joke.
you know
bro.
what? He can eat more and faster than all of us. We all know that.
Oh,
I never ate that fast in the first place, man.
Even in the game, she's portrayed as someone that like always eats. So yeah, that image is like completely ingrained.
Does she not get fat? Is she stupid?
You see, she races every 3 days.
Okay, so the main characterization in the show, in the main series, she's not a main character at all.
Yeah.
But anytime they in the cafeteria, Oguri Cap's in the background. Every time. Special Week was eating anything throughout her depression period, and Oguri Cap just at the back just eating with her. I'm like, what?
Why not?
I had something to say about. Oh, right, the sin of gluttony.
Just kidding, guys. Now I find it funny that the name Rice Shower is not actually eating so much rice.
Oh,
now.
he gets to talk about he gets to talk about his favorite horse now.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
what's the point about right shower?
Okay, Rice Shower is technically the typical the depression, low confidence kind of girl. But the difference between the ones that you see on other gacha games is that this one drags you into depression itself. Okay, first of all, it's not because how much of a like her story is like so sad or all that. If anything, her story is pretty motivating. The only issue is that there's one particular race in her story that requires a stupid amount of stats and skills that you even have to pass through. It will actually just make you pray to the gods that she has to pass that, please. She has to pass. And it never. And to be honest, it almost never works. It's insanely difficult. And as you lose more and more, you become depressed as a man.
Oh my goodness. Is this what they call role playing?
Real. But hey, she's still trying her best. She's still the daughter.
Yeah, at least she can try in the actual game, right?
Yeah.
We don't talk about what happened in real life.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that. It's very unfortunate.
So there are obviously a lot of
The knife
horses
is the
that
knife
had-
is there for a reason. Actually, yeah, I can actually talk a little bit about real life Rice Shower because I found her story to be a bit more interesting than the others, right? Because okay, so about other horse careers, right? Apparently, Rice Shower was the one that kept stealing all the glory from them,
Yeah.
to the point where it made the Japanese betters, I think, like super angry. It's like, dude, they could have had a streak, man, but Rice Shower just had to ruin it all.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That probably explains why she has a knife. She basically kills your hope of winning a career. So if you play like other horse carriers, right, you might realize Rice Shower like sometimes just like beats the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, that's true. So some random races you just see White Shower being number one, and then you're like, what the what?
Yeah. And then people didn't like it for it. So you know what happened? I don't want to talk about it.
Another
That's not- that's not-
another potentially
that's not.
sad story that you could read up is Silent Suzuka's story. She is one of the main characters from
See how
season
much
1,
I know without playing the game, man.
where she had a very strong career of being a super fast horse who can be like 4 to 5 times faster than the second place on average. But one time, she went too fast on average that her entire heel fractured, but she was so capable that she didn't just plain fall, slowed down, and slowly stopped. Right after that, he got euthanized, but anyway.
There's no laughing matter, man, bro.
But the thing is that for most horse race accidents, the jockey is never coming out easy also because they just all fall at over like 20 km per hour. I'm pretty sure that's just low balling that shit. But like, imagine you running at 20 km per hour and falling. I'd be done.
Yeah, and then you have a whole horse on like suddenly collapsing on you as well, right? Oh, 07, brother.
Is where it's gonna hurt a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the fact that this horse safely let the jockey stop,
And
then
fell.
officially went down. Hero right there. And the day was the Suzuka, the Silent Sunday, as they call it.
The
It's
silent
genuine
Sunday.
crazy.
07.
That's crazy, man. They're really into this, huh? They're really, really into this, dude.
Yeah.
But I find the simple fact that the Japanese love writing these niche-ass topics into and like
It's very nice,
engaging
actually.
stories.
It's very nice.
This is one of the things why Japanese media is like generally fun to watch,
Yeah.
right?
If not a
But,
bit extreme
um,
sometimes, I will admit, right?
Yeah.
like the current state of some anime here are a little bit much for the average consumer, I will admit. But it is very interesting to see how Japan's able to spin a lot of things into a very interesting story.
True.
All right, so MUSUME, I think that's pretty much it.
No, I was
I
just
think
gonna
Uma
mention.
Musume's-
I was just gonna mention one more stupid ass joke before we leave. But like, have you ever played Google Babies like your life is on the line?
You know what? Super quick gets me down bad, man. I don't say why.
I'll play the mother. You play the baby.
Super quick to be like that.
But the funniest jokes on the internet, it's
It-
always like, how does the horse do this? If horse girls are real horses, what about real horses from our real life? What?
I don't want to think about it, man.
I don't think we have horses. In
I
there.
don't want to think about it. It sounds crazy. But imagine like imagine the Wild West in the Uma Musume like universe, dude. Like you're not riding horses, you're just riding horse girls.
You're
That-
just getting piggyback rides by girls.
That's why we had trainers. We don't have
That's
riders.
that's one way to put it, huh?
Real.
Yeah, they fuse the jockeys and the horse into one.
Oh, actually though.
I have to put my degeneracy out. I cannot show my degeneracy.
But you
This
know
is
what?
messed up.
I will add though, like playing MUSUME the game, like I swear it's going to be the 10% gameplay and 90% you're wondering what in the actual hell is Goshi doing.
Training restricted.
Like she does so much shenanigans even in the game itself. Her intro is literally dragging you to like a random deserted island.
She drop kick.
Oh, right,
she
correct,
drop kicks
yes.
you for first place.
Oh yeah, just give you a
You know what's so funny about that? It's so funny that like the FGC has turned it into a hey, let's make a gold chip combos, and then like you just see Hager doing as many drop kicks in one combo as possible.
go
That is
Shimishima.
true. Go Uma Musume deserves an FGC.
Dude, you do not want to
Shimishima,
know
bro.
what happened to the Malaysian FGC after Uma Musume came good. Yeah, I've lost some friends. So I've lost some friends to the void, man. It's so over.
Bakshin.
Fuck it, man.
No. Teo.
You guys only repeat one thing?
Bakshin.
Gurushi.
Alright, but that is not all. I forgot that there was actually another gacha game we should probably mention before we talk about something more general here. But there was Persona 5X, the other gacha that did come out pretty recently as well, around the same time as Uma Musume. Uma Musume released a bit later.
Yep.
But that one also had its fair share of funny moments. In particular, there's only one that we can really talk about, right?
It's about the rewards, isn't it?
It's the fucking Subway Slammer,
That's
of course. The Subway Slammer! Oh my god. Hey.
They're my
The Subway Slammer, buddy. Yeah, I have there's a Persona 5X player that stopped the game already, but like I was looking at him and I just said Subway Slammer and he was like shaking. The story was lit, he says. I just want to touch on that for a bit because it did have a bit of cultural significance on the internet as well, right? For basically the whole shoulder bash going viral on Twitter. Right, for the most ridiculous reasons why the subway slamming is a thing. Apparently, it's like a very real issue in Japan, but like the way it's portrayed in Persona 5 makes it seem so unserious.
I got a feeling on that because I actually somehow managed to dodge that particular topic.
Ah, okay, that's very interesting. But yeah, I've basically been seeing everywhere on Twitter, right, to the point where Goatship wasn't the first person to get FGC combo compilations. The Subway Slammer was first.
Oh my god.
How many shoulder tackles can you put in one combo?
Okay, so
must
what's
be
the current
internal.
impression by the community of Phantom X itself?
So Phantom X is a generally good game, but the global release was botched a little by two things. All right, firstly, the writing on the Subway Slammer being really, honestly, quite ridiculous. Right, the writer for it actually got fired.
Oh my word.
It got that serious. It's not to say that like the topic itself isn't like doesn't have any weight behind it, but I think it's just the presentation of it all, from what I understand, is not very well done, to the point where like you see like imagine like a Kamoshida level, like you guys all played Persona 5, right?
Yep.
Like Kamoshida level crime, right, of like rape and all that. That is serious, you know. People take that shit seriously. So like the punishment for it should also be pretty serious. But what if you put that same seriousness to pushing people on the subway?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, because apparently the Subway Slammer got, I don't know, pushed when he was younger and then like broke a bone and then he couldn't compete in like basketball finals or something like that anymore. And now he's like, man, I hate these people. I'm just gonna push everyone now. I may be getting things wrong here, but I shouldn't be too far off from the actual plot of the Subway Slammer.
So basically, they took a common accident reason in Japan.
I wouldn't call it an accident. These things are usually done on purpose. Let me get that straight, right? So in a way, it is an annoying problem that needs to be solved. But yes, it is portrayed in a way that is strangely too serious for the topic at hand.
Like,
At least it's something that you can't relate to, right?
Is it like overly dramatic or something?
Yeah, because there was a foretold scene that maybe one of the Subway Slammers' actions might cause a woman to lose her child. That didn't happen yet. It was just a future proposition. But like, yeah, it could get serious. But I don't know, the presentation of it is just so goofy. It's kind of like so weird.
I feel like if they really want to justify a punishment as strong as Kamoshida's, they kind of had to let.
Yeah, I mean,
that
I don't.
scene
I, of
happen,
course,
man.
it is handled in a different way than Kamoshida's. I'm
I
just
pretty
using
much
that as
know.
an example to prove like how the Subway Slammer was like written from what I understand.
Sheesh.
Right. But besides that, right, the other issue is the global release for some reason is getting less gems than CN.
Yeah. I heard that going around.
Yeah, and
recently.
that one is causing a lot of outrage on the internet right now. So, despite the game being pretty decent itself, right? Like you could treat it just like a normal gacha game, like a normal game. You know, sometimes you come back and play, and there's like more story, more stuff to do. The gameplay is close enough to normal Persona that I think you'll be fine just playing it. The MC can use multiple personas, right? And so like, I think the game's good, but the recent things that have happened to it are not a good look for the game. Is all.
Yeah, controversies are kind of bringing down the image of the game.
Yeah.
Currently.
You do not take gems away from players.
You do not ever do that.
Do not.
You
Alright.
can say that it's distributed later, but never ever take away.
Never take them away. That's what
You
happened
owe us
to, right, that's what
money.
happened to Black Beacon, technically.
Oh my god, you have no idea. Bro.
I played Black. That's another game I played, Black Beacon. Oh my god.
Oh wait, have you been playing that game? Too?
I played it.
I forgot.
I played it. I legitimately played it for a while. And then
Oh.
I slowly stopped because like I didn't want to play too many gacha games.
I couldn't continue anymore recently, but yeah.
Oh okay. You recently played it some more?
Yeah,
or?
I recently did play it some
Oh okay.
more.
I played during launch.
I know. I played it since launch as well. But it's
Okay.
like the game is okay at the start, but at the same time, I feel like it's a bit
The
too
story was really good in the first few chapters. Actually, I will admit.
It was.
Yeah. Anyways, the different gacha game. We might go back into that more later on, right?
Yep.
When we talk more about general stuff. So I want you to see if there's anything else that we should be discussing.
I think for this part of both Phantom X and One say we're done.
Yeah.
But we can get into overall what actually is gacha, because we've been yapping for so long. We didn't.
We
actually
probably should have
explain-
explained what a gacha game is, huh?
That's actually so
Yeah,
true.
but MUSUME was the headline, so it's perfect. Right?
Right. Okay. Basically, imagine you roll the slot machine and get character. Every once in a while, new character comes out and you repeat the process. The whole game are usually designed around the idea of earning enough currency to do more rolls for these characters because they are limited and take time to come back. So if you want to collect everything, you're gonna need to pay up probably.
You're gambling for PNGs. That's just it. You're gambling
PNGs and 3D models now having.
for. Oh, you know, yeah, fair. Depending
Yeah.
on what game you're playing, you can go from actually having 3D models or just PNGs.
Yeah, exactly. You see what happened in Genshin, bro?
Real.
Right?
Okay,
So,
so
yeah.
let me formally explain the gacha part.
Whoa,
So
whoa.
everyone
Bro
is
got.
correct.
Bro has an official definition.
Academic.
That's
Right.
crazy.
So
Gacha players can read.
Gacha comes from the simple concept from capsule toys in Japan,
Correct.
which we
Oh,
all
yeah.
probably know, where you put some money in, you roll it, and get a random choice selection of the list of characters that are
Never
featured. So,
stop
for
gambling.
example,
Emphasis
if you
on
have
random.
5 characters that you like it, you have a chance of getting one of them with every roll. Again, it depends on how the system works for each game, but generally that's the base. And with that, they use appealing characters, appealing mechanics, addicting mechanics to rope you in and make you pay. How? I'll let you guys say that.
Okay, so number one, obviously attractive characters. You wouldn't be surprised to hear that a lot of gacha games are probably gooner bait, but hey, they're gonna justify it by saying that hey, the gameplay and story is really good. Ask the Blue Archive players.
Okay.
Ask the Nikkei players. They'll say the same thing. No. I will say, they're probably right. The story for Blue Archive and Nikkei are probably really good. I won't deny that. But at the same time, dude, I'm not looking at Nikkei because of the story, bro. I'm gonna be honest, Chief. I'm gonna be honest, man. They revealed the summer swimsuits for Rappi just recently, and I'm like, oh, dear
Bro.
Lord, Jesus,
Bro, if you're not okay with this, have you seen what I have done with Brown Dust, bro?
Dude, that one captain, that one captain left a mark on her ass, man.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
You know why.
But yes,
Sorry.
that's one. I should probably also touch on the multiple ways they rope you in through like the shops, right? Like small packs here and there to get you to start spending, because once you start spending, it's harder to stop, right? So they give you a few ways to get in. One of that is like the multiple packs in the shop. They usually give you a first time bonus as well, right? And they reset this bonus every time during anniversary to like give you a it's like, oh, I get more value, bang for my buck, you know? We've also got stuff like the battle passes and the monthly login bonuses, right? Where you pay a little bit, right? And you get a bunch of pool currency that you can use to roll for characters. It makes your gacha life a little bit easier. And you're not really paying so much in retrospect. It's like Like for example, do you know how much the Welkin is for Genshin?
It's usually around 20 ringgit as usual.
20 ringgit per month for like a nicer experience. It's like a subscription model, right? It's not that bad.
That's quite a lot, actually.
It is quite it is quite high, but
I
like
can
in
buy
the grand
McDonald's
scheme,
with that
it's
money.
Yeah.
But hey,
So-
McDonald's one McDonald's for a month of that, man.
So
Yeah, but
imagine-
that's like the justification of people paying for gym membership.
Pretty much.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. Gacha games are expensive. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. I'm amazed at how much they managed to charge for a 10 pull. It's like what, like 20, close to
Oh.
$100.
I think if you're like talking about most games for like the crystal itself, I think it goes around $100.
Yeah, it's kind of
So
insane.
here's the explanation of what kind of resources they make you desire to refill or pay, right? So typically, to pull characters, you require a resource.
Yeah.
To play more games, you require a resource, or maybe even more resources.
Yeah, usually
for
that's the
other
stamina,
parts of
right? The
game.
stamina.
Yes. So for example, in Pokemon EX or Fire Emblem Heroes, to play a game which is like Fire Emblem is strategy,
Yeah.
you need energy, and then they have orbs for character pulls, and since you don't guarantee getting your character that you want, even if the banner says you have high rates,
That's a scam.
you
It's
just
a
want to
scam.
keep pulling, and then it's like, oh, I can't wait, money, and then you screw yourself
Yeah,
over.
so these games require a decent amount of self-control, which I have for the most part, I will say. I will say, I actually am free to play in most games.
I have self-control, but I wonder if that is only tied in because I have no money to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. But yeah, like basically a lot of the systems are designed around getting you to become more addicted to the game, to log in every day, to keep it in your mind, to create a community that constantly talks about the game, to be excited about things that are happening in the game, constantly keep you engaged, right? So that you interact and learn about the characters, learn about the world, get invested, and then you want to pull for the characters. Because in the end, what they're marketing here are usually the characters. They want you to care, and they want you to spend your hard-earned cash on getting these guys to, like, I don't know, Constellation 6 or something. You're gonna break your bank doing that. Jesus Christ, I'm
Yeah.
never gonna do that.
Like,
So there are of course many ways that they can rope us into this universe.
I actually do want to say, like,
they
the
actually put a
stamina
lot of
system.
production value to each
It is.
single game.
It's actually, like, low-key one of the requirements to making a good gacha game. You need a decent amount of production quality. You need all the colorful lights and all that to attract people in the first place.
Beep, beep, boop, boop.
bling 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 bling.
Like, okay, like, I'm gonna use Genshin as a great example again because it is indeed one of the best examples we can use for like modern gachas, right? But Genshin, boom, big open world, colorful. Look at all this variety of landscapes. Wow, if you
Is
didn't
this
know it
Breath
was
of the
a
Wild?
if you didn't know it was a gacha, you'd think, holy shit, I can play all this for free.
Yeah, but then you realize it's a guy.
And then you get roped in and you realize, oh my god, what the heck? I want this character. Like, if someone didn't know better, it's like, oh my god, I can't get this character. What can I do to get it? Oh, I have to pay? I'm sure, right? And then
Mommy? Okay, mommy? Okay.
$200 later.
And then you still don't get the character.
Oh my god, I wish I could show you guys this one picture of this one girl, or I don't know, not girl, but I don't know, this person who like spent like $600 on getting Furina up to like C6 or something, and then her mother, her mother was like, why did you spend our emergency funds on a freaking 3D model, man? And then the person responded by pressing just by sending a picture of Furina.
Yeah.
Like, look at her, isn't she beautiful? And it's like, we needed that money, but like, I needed her.
Yeah, gacha games can get people really down into
Yeah.
it, so
It's
Is
a
this
very
why Byler's Final Slash is the PNG?
because it's so strong.
oh my goodness. But yeah, gacha games on one hand are indeed very addicting games, but that also means that you shouldn't play if you don't have a strong will. You can't control yourself, right? It's a very expensive hobby. You shouldn't be. Honestly, it's not a great business model to support. Unfortunately, I am too far gone. This is what gacha game veterans also tend to say, right? They
Yeah.
know how bad it is because the whole game's designed around gacha, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily around making a good game. It's about making a good gacha, right? So
Now,
it can be quite the moral dilemma when thinking about how to suggest to get people to play this game. These kinds of games, lah.
Because there's always two sides on it, right?
Yeah, you can't really. It's not really nice to basically say, hey, play my gambling simulator.
Now, obviously, on the wider gaming industry spectrum, Japanese gacha games are not the only thing, right? China,
Well,
Japan, everything.
China's ones are the biggest, right?
Yes,
Let's
but
be
then of
honest.
course, like the loot box problem surrounded live service games we talked about it before. This problem has been a wider thing. I think gacha games are definitely the most accessible venture in terms of
Yeah,
live
they make the most money, man. Like
Yeah.
let's not beat around the bush. Remember, Genshin made a shit ton of money at launch, man.
It's still number one sometimes. Like even right now, which is insane if you think about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Gacha is very profitable, but you have to put a lot of effort behind it, right? Because you have to keep the live service going, right? And you have to produce quality enough content every patch. So it's like every 6 weeks you have to release something new,
Yeah.
which is compared to like the monthly, like every few months kind of expansions. Let's say Destiny has, right? The content drops aren't that much, right? So sometimes you just like chill and then you stop. Final Fantasy 14, you don't see like updates every 6 weeks. That's insane, right? Who does that? Gacha games do that.
That is true.
Now, of course, some developers or franchise owners do even more by making it a home media franchise, right? Anime, music, games,
MUSUME.
live shows, concerts, manga, the
Hoyo
whole
concerts.
board. Obviously,
the Hoyo
MUSUME,
concerts.
one of them. Genshin is China, but that one doesn't count.
That
We'll
doesn't
talk
have an
about,
anime
like,
yet.
others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have
Yeah.
an anime, but it's concerts.
No,
are
it had an
insane.
anime.
Oh,
it
it
was
did?
shit.
Huh? What? Which one?
It was ass anime.
Genshin?
Wait, did
Genshin Impact actually had an anime.
Eh?
Wait, it had one?
No, it didn't come out yet though.
No,
it
but I think
didn't.
one episode.
No.
It's just a trailer.
It was just a teaser.
It's teaser. It's
Yeah.
teaser,
Damn, slow as shit.
By Ufotable, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe it, bro. Like, what the hell? And they still haven't released it yet. It's like, what the hell?
But to be honest, dragging back to accessibility, I feel like live service gacha games are probably not that accessible because power creep between like patches is just so high.
Do casuals care?
I don't know, but casuals
They're
have.
they're gonna look at the new shiny thing and be like, "Oh, I want the character."
I mean, in a way, yeah. Like in terms of like just going into the game, it is easy. But if you're
The,
trying
the,
to
the
watch
hard
the
the
content,
hard
it's
part
fine.
the hard part is understanding what's going on after 2 years.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
Yeah. So if you're coming in as a new player and then let's say like you come into PGR, right, and you see all these menus, you see all these things coming out, right, you're like, what the hell is all of this? Welcome to Gacha Games, buddy. 10
Hey,
years
yo.
of 10 years of events shoved down your throat. You will enjoy all the gems that we give you.
Now, I do think that gacha games has also gotten into that level of creep like MMORPGs used to have, like Dota or Warcraft.
Oh,
Those are the type of similar level of expanding the world so hard that now like where the heck did I join? Fate series, screw Fate
oh my
series.
God,
Yeah.
right.
God, face series. Oh my god.
Fate series, FGO.
Yeah, so talking about
OG.
that, the little, let's give a bit of a list of gacha games that have had their mark in history. Okay, let's say that.
All right. Let's think about all those games that have come out before, right? So we definitely have to talk about FGO, right? We have to list that one down. We have to list down Grand Blue Fantasy, the game that changes people's schedules because guild wars are basically a second job, right?
Bang Dream.
Bang Dream,
Oh, Bang Dream. Still honest.
Project Sakai.
Oh my god. Project Sakai was
your
quite
rhythm game,
recent,
gacha
man.
games.
Was Bang Dream one of the
Ray
first?
Shadow Legends.
Unironically, Raid Shadow Legends is a gacha game. So like, as funny as it is, I'm surprised that like we have to put it in this list, man.
I kind of hate it, but it is there.
Yeah, it's what like $10 billion of marketing does to a motherfucker, you know?
Actually, though,
Yeah, and like nobody liked it.
because they keep pushing out ads.
Okay, let me put
obviously-
some on the list.
Obviously, some others, Genshin, Star Rail, and ZZZ, all the Hoyo games are usually quite big.
Yeah.
Honkai Impact 3 didn't make as much of a splash,
It
but
was
that's
quite
not
popular.
to say that it didn't make any impact. Inside the weeb space, for sure, people know about
Oh my god.
certain moments.
Oh, we gonna talk. Are we really gonna talk about that one?
We won't, just for your sanity, right? There are people that will shed tears for the moments that I am about to say. You know?
To be fair, it's an insanely good moment, though. I'll say that one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, gacha games, good stories, right?
Real?
Princess Connect.
Oh.
Princess Connect, right? Yeah, I forgot that one's also a thing. Another one by Psy Games, right? Yeah.
It's been so
Also,
long.
a lot of anime had gachas based on them as well.
Correct,
Like
solo
Konosuba,
leveling.
Solo leveling.
Jujutsu
Uh,
Kaisen.
Near Reincarnation 10K is not based, but it is from
It
the
is
same
it
author.
is like a continuation of the Nier series, but it shut down already. Obviously,
big.
the many Final Fantasy gachas, I don't think any of them made that big of an impact, right?
Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage.
Oh my god, Project Sega. I will never not talk about the game as well.
Well, but you haven't really talked about the game yet.
Yeah, because I never
King
really
of Fighters
got
All Star.
King of Fighters. Oh my god.
You know, I
swear.
think did I see one of my colleagues play that one? I think I did.
I have a personal beef against that game, I swear.
What, with the Terry ad where he slaps women's asses? I can't believe that's a real ad, by the way.
Okay, we missed out some of the classics. Okay, Puzzles and Dragons.
Yeah, yeah.
Classic.
You got
Love
to
Live School Idol Festival.
you do have to talk
Technically,
about
a
that.
classic. Dokkan Battle Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
It is one.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts X.
Oh my god.
That didn't have much of an impact, but it does. I think there was a Kingdom Hearts X player here. I will just say that.
It was a game. It was in.
It was a video game that existed.
It was indeed a game.
It was a game. I think I should
Arc
probably.
Knights?
Oh yeah. I'm surprised none of us mentioned Arc Knights for how big that game is.
Oh my god, the power creep in that game is
Kantai Collection.
insane.
Kantai Collection. Oh shit. Right.
Oh my god, it's been so. Oh, how the hell did we manage to miss on the Azure lane as well?
I know, right?
Oh my god.
It's like as
No,
if
I
like
saw Azulane. I said.
I said it's as if like I didn't play the games at all.
Oh, you know that's so true.
Yeah, dude. I don't play like 2 degenerate games.
It's
you know what I mean?
okay, not the worst.
Azure Lane's pretty degenerate. I don't know about
Like
you.
genuinely,
man.
a lot of
Shit.
franchises will have. Like even Danganronpa is a gacha.
Yeah. Oh right, Tribe 9 was a thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, that one's actually a tragic one.
Did it die already? I think.
Yes.
Oh my god, that was so fast.
Poor game. Yeah.
Poor game.
They didn't.
Also,
they,
as
they
Cam
didn't
mentioned
know,
earlier, Final
they
Fantasy.
didn't know how to make
you
a gacha game. Yeah. I think there's another gacha game I feel like I have to talk about. Actually, no, a few, right? One, Love and Deep Space.
Let's
Oh,
go,
dude.
boys.
It is the premier BL gacha game.
I am so traumatized with Love in this space. It's not because
Dude,
I
the
played.
men in there are hot, man. I'm not even gonna lie,
No,
man.
I will 100% admit that it is it's well made for that genre, but the fact that one of my friends non-stop posting like the intimate scenes into the WhatsApp. is
Yeah,
like,
no, like I think like they're basically God, you know. They know how to keep you in there. Infinity Nikki, another another gacha game that actually like shook up the formula by actually having
it's a
the
photo taking style.
it's a fashion gacha game basically. But with open world exploration elements and a little bit of combat here.
Didn't
but
some drama happen to it?
Yeah.
because apparently they made an update that made it ass, but I have no idea what it is.
I didn't
You
know
mean the
about
ass that was
bonus.
already there, or the ass that was more?
No, the game doesn't have ass.
Yeah,
It's- for what it's worth, Infinity Nikki is a very safe game. It's
Yes.
actually very safe. It's very much like girl dress up type of energy, but like with gacha and an open world. And like low key, I thought of playing it. It doesn't look that bad.
It actually is a really fun game, not going to lie. I played it a little bit,
See that?
but
See that?
of course I stopped playing pretty quick because fashion games is not exactly my style. But for the little
That's
bit of time,
confirmation
it's still
bias,
pretty
Cam.
cool.
Confirmation bias. Look, man, my sample size is 2, and that's 1 more than you.
That's insane.
Yeah. I think there's also a few upcoming gachas. I don't think we'll talk about that just yet. But like, yeah. I just wanted to highlight those because those are the gacha games that don't really get talked about as much when it comes to like, I mean, they get talked about, but you don't really look at them in the same way as like the Arc Knights, your like Wuthering Waves, your Reverse 1999.
Oh my god, I dropped
right?
that game so fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's a cool setting.
It's
I
cool,
won't lie, man.
cool setting, but power
Yeah.
creep is insane.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
game developers decided that using manual labor to unlock characters,
No bueno.
manual labor IRL, better.
There was this one gacha game I heard about that was pretty hardcore though. I think it was called like Rememento or something like that.
Oh, okay. Memento. Okay, I have a little bit of personal experience with this because one
Oh,
of my
shit.
because one of my friends went in. So if Memento is a little bit like Honkai Star Rail, it's turn-based, and to be honest, the icons. are
I
really
heard of it.
similar.
I thought it was more like freaking Slay the Spire but gacha.
Unfortunately, it's not. But
Yeah.
the biggest issue.
Wait, am I thinking of the right game? Are you thinking of the AFK one?
No, I don't know. I'm thinking of the one that's made by the Singapore company. Is it?
Oh, hard to say then.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, is it-
Red
Okay,
Dew
well
Starlight.
we'll probably talk about that again if we actually like
Get
remember
onto
the
it.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll just like go past that right now.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, most
anything else?
cases that's pretty much it in terms of the history and highlights of gacha.
Yeah.
To be fair, there's too many to list. We're
Yeah,
not.
and we're too deep into the rabbit hole. We didn't even talk in depth about our favorite gachas.
Well,
Well, we'll get into that right now.
Oh,
So what-
no!
What-
Alrighty
okay,
then.
okay.
Okay.
This part is what do you like or what do you dislike about either your favorite gachas or gachas as a whole? All right.
Oh.
All right. You go, I go.
You go first, man.
Alrighty. So, biggest reason why I like gachas, I turn my brain off. I'm not even joking, Brent. I'm not even joking. Imagine like coming back after work and you're like, bro, I want to play Devil May Cry, but I'm so lazy. I'll play Wuthering Waves then. So, like one of my favorite games to just like mess around in is just Wuthering Waves, just because of the gameplay systems. You can kind of do a lot of stuff with it, and it still looks really flashy, right? Punishing Grey Raven also does the same thing. I prefer a lot more character action-based games. So when it comes to flashiness, Wuthering Waves and PGR definitely takes the cake here. So that's definitely one of it. Besides that, no, I don't really like it for that much else. Of course, I like the characters. I mean, that's the whole point. Right.
Camellia.
Camellia. Camellia 19. We don't talk about that. But besides that, I think other than that, they do have really good stories depending on the game, right? The biggest example for me here is the other current game I'm playing, Limbus Company, because that game has insanely good world building, like rivaling actually like normal games and like media in general, right? Because it's very creative how they mix in like the SCP style like stories, right, and put it in a world that's so like brutal and unlike normal gachas.
Dumb.
Right? Like it's dark, but not like I'm trying to be edgy kind of dark. Although sometimes that does happen, but it's also very real in how like they don't just throw away characters after like showing them. Like,
That's actually so weird.
Unlike a lot of the modern gacha games where they're like marketing characters and then they're like, oh, their banner is over. Time for the next hype cycle, right? Time to start something new. Unlike that, right? Limbus actually does stick with a core cast of characters that you pull for variations of them for. So their personalities are always there, right? And they do go through a lot of character development throughout the stories because you always like they have the time to do so, right? So I do think that's like really nice about that. In terms of what I dislike, well, it's a gacha game.
It's a gacha game. That in itself is a reason to dislike it, to be honest.
Yes, imagine like at some point you do feel it. The game is designed to get you to care about the characters, not like because it's a good game, because they want you to spend money. And sometimes when you start to realize that, right, it really like seeps into your like. It really seeps into your mental, and you realize just how kind of fragile this whole thing is.
Yeah, and especially when it comes to like certain games that end of servers earlier, which is like
yeah. So I think that would be like my general like dislike about it. You can talk. I would assume you also have the same problem.
Not exactly. I kind of look into games a little bit different when it comes to this kind of
Oh,
stuff.
like luckily when we are talking about like dissing gacha games, the light came back on. You know, we're back in heavenly territory. Go ahead.
Let's see. When it comes to gacha games, what I like about them is technically it's variety. Every game has its own message, right? You don't exactly have like, you know, X gacha game is the same as Y, and they continue goes on the same cycle. Or they have like their own very
What do you mean? Wuthering Waves is a Genshin ripoff. I'm dissing my own game. I'm gonna get hunted, bro.
Yeah, and it's like that has like very distinct like messages they want to send as well. Because you're not gonna say the Wuthering Waves are the same like messages for Project Sekai, for instance. It will make no sense.
Weird, man.
And I mean, even within the same genres, like Bang Dream and Project Sekai is very different in the
yeah.
and it makes it very relatable on some cases. Maybe for Wuthering Waves, it's a little bit hard to imagine yourself as like this person going around the entire world gathering wives. It's a bit different, but
I mean, I'd like to. I'll stop myself there. Before it gets worse.
yeah. But
Okay, yeah.
I like delving into that aspect. Of course, the gacha does make it a little bit hard, especially when developers make the characters a bit too good, and you just can't skip anybody.
Good or hard?
Good or hard? Actually, both.
Yeah.
He does both. I mean, just look at how much I pull for Phoebe, bro.
Oh man, BB Chupi.
Phoebe Chupi 100%.
Oh boy, you can't. If you ever saw the time that this character was out, right? He was posting non-stop with me, dude. He did not stop.
Phoebe Chupi.
He did not stop for this one blonde church girl, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I'm a sucker for cool, for like cute things. If you put a cute enough character in gacha games, I swear I will put it. Just make it cute enough, I swear.
Mod check, mod check.
Yeah, and it comes to that, like the messages are really good. Like Blue Archive, yeah, I know a lot of people like to just talk about being a lolly gamer.
Kani. Sorry.
But like the story about like how teachers' morals are like, how do I say this, are held in the story itself is like, it's insanely good. It makes me really wish that real life teachers have like a fraction of what they have inside the game, minus the supernatural stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, and you know.
Kani?
Okay, there is something else I do want to talk about, and it is with gacha game music.
Oh yeah, I got
I think I do have to highlight that gacha game media is very good in general, right? Once again, it is all to serve the gacha, but you can't deny the quality of the art on display, the quality of the music on display. You know, the most recent Wuthering Waves trailer, the Lupa trailer, right? They got Grabbits on there, like that guy does like Valorant music apparently.
Yeah.
Right? I listened to that guy back then. I was like, what the hell? Why is he on here? And then the music was like sick as fuck.
A lot of gacha games, at least the more popular ones, has a really good music. I mean, we can just go back to Genshin Impact as well.
Genshin.
Boss teams.
Okay, boss teams are fine.
You have to say the Sumeru boss team was insane.
Yeah, it's alright. I actually really like the as the
Oh
theme,
yeah,
actually that one was really good. That one's really nice. I also really like Enkanomiya's battle themes.
Oh yeah, it's
Right, very dreamy and like you can hear the whispers in the OST.
It serves the team.
Also, should talk about Nikke.
Oh.
Nikke OSTs are actually like they're lit. Dude, they go so hard for a game about showing asses when you shoot things, man. What the hell? What is wrong with them, man? Afterglow goes so hard. What the heck?
Hey, the stories are good, man. Like damn.
Yeah, that's that. PGR is always banger. What can I the PGR in general, dude, like the music in that game. Like if you like trance music, PGR music is amazing. Yeah. Limbus. I will have to mention this as well. They got Millie on there, a very famous indie band that I think for me they're very well known for the voice.
Oh,
right?
they are. Their style is very distinct as well.
Yeah, and like every time it's the end of the story and you hear the boss music, and it's just like the songs about each boss are so interesting. Each canto, that's how they call the story chapters in that game, is like so different in between each, right? That you kind of forget that they're all from the same game. That you could just listen to them on their own.
That is actually true, and I feel like music plays so much of a part when it comes to like immersing yourself in like these games as well. You feel the emotions of like fighting the boss. Yeah.
Can you let me interject some part of mine?
All right, sure.
So I don't play as much gacha as you guys. Not as much variety.
I'm sorry.
But I do appreciate
Actually, no. Be happy you are.
Be happy you didn't, bro.
I do appreciate the addition of what these gacha games add to the wider scope of each franchise they're part of. I'm specifically a Nintendo fan, so obviously Mario Kart Tour and Pokemon Masters or even Fire Emblem Heroes. These songs came into Smash. I mean, like Fire Emblem Heroes' main theme is in Smash. It's genuinely a good song. I'm glad that it's in Smash.
Yeah.
Pokemon Masters sucks, but not really. You know the hashtag, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, did they put like Battle Steven in Pokemon Masters?
Oh my god.
They actually have multiple banners for the Pokemon characters. Cynthia and Steven and some champions get multiple songs in the game.
The Habbo popping off in the background.
Yeah, he knows Battle Steven.
Battle Steven?
Now, there is a problem that I don't like is their instrumentation, the arrangement is not as deep. Obviously, budget's not as high per song, right?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Right? But the song compositions are nice, right? When they come to a bigger game in reference, in cameos or callbacks, it's like, oh, I have never heard of this song before, but it's so good. What the heck?
Yeah, like
and,
unironically.
like, the tracks from Mario Kart Tour, they came back in like Mario Kart 8.
Did they come into Mario Kart World?
Some of them, yeah.
Nice.
A few of them.
Wow.
Specifically, Sci High Sunday. A lot of the arrangements came back.
I see.
Did you know there's a track based on Singapore
Singapore?
and Thailand?
Oh God! All right.
Yes, it's called
Southeast
Bangkok
Asian?
Rush and Singapore Speedway. The Merlion is there.
That is
Where's
a bit on the nose, huh?
Where's the Malaysia one?
where Malaysia? Where's Malaysia?
What's Malaysia?
True.
You know what's Indonesia? They should make it hazy as fuck.
No, I think they come from Malaysia. That means the track has to be full, man.
Terlalu jam, bro.
No, but in Marker World, if they put Malaysia in, they could put nasi lemak, you know.
Oh my god.
All right.
But these are the cool additions. I think the wider scope they do
Yeah.
because they do characterize a lot of the characters more than the main series do, right? Fire Emblem, we haven't seen these characters in like years. Like who the hell knows Hector from Fire Emblem 7, right? But how much more do you know about him outside of the game?
I
What
love
does he like to eat?
axe.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You
And
know
the
what?
fact that
That's
we
all you
know-
need.
Lin, my beloved.
And the fact that we know more, thanks to obviously Lin has tons of banners, so that's different.
Yeah, she's
right?
she's quite the favorite, you know.
Lucina.
Same
Lin.
goes for a certain Camilla.
I don't know it, so, but I
You know, Fire Emblem Heroes just
No,
came out with this newest episode.
wait. No, don't tell me they released another Camilla alt.
Nah, I don't know.
Okay, because they had like 7 versions of Camilla,
they can always allow
and that
it.
was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, another wedding anniversary Camilla.
They can't keep getting away with this, man.
They have like multiple versions
will.
of wedding/bride Lucina.
That one I understand, yeah.
Oh my god.
What? You
Yeah.
understand that, but not the other.
No, because Lucina's popular.
Fair, fair.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Chrome too.
Yeah, exactly. Where's my Reinhardt? Dire Thunder.
I am Ferdinand von
I'm
Eyre.
so old school, bro, with this one. Holy.
And also
Okay.
like, thanks to Markart Core, Markart World has tons of costumes. I'm pretty sure they just used a lot of the assets, up-res them and brought them back. So like, where's my Smash mobile game?
No.
No, please don't. What are you? What
I
are
mean,
you
the gameplay shouldn't be Smash. I mean, like the
Dude, the
lore.
licensing for a gacha Smash game would be hell.
It'll be insane.
Smash itself already is licensing hell. Imagine making all of that free.
Imagine making Ganondorf like down there as well, a move in the that just wouldn't feel as satisfying. Oh,
Imagine Ganondorf had real moves.
No.
Oh.
And you had a gacha for Ganondorf,
Oh, it's so over.
Alright,
dude.
you know how Smash is already a mashy game? Now you only have one button.
Dude, I ain't playing that shit.
bro. I ain't playing that, man. I'll be putting
Dude, you
it
just
over
reminded
there.
me that Blaze Blue has a gacha game though.
And then
Oh
it'll
my
default tap stink
I played
on.
it before.
No, and then it'll default tap jump on and never let you turn it off.
No.
Because there's no jump button.
God. You have to pay. You have to pay to turn
Shut
that on.
your mouth up, man. We are not doing that. Did you know Skullgirls has a gacha?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Yes.
That's gacha? Oh
Yeah.
lord.
I've also
Skullgirls,
played that one before.
Pretty good.
Yeah, like it's all coming back into memory now. The kind of gacha games that I've played and dabbled around with and never realized.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of them.
That's big.
Yeah, dude. I still have a lot of gacha game OSTs in my playlist. I will not deny that, like, dude, some of the tracks, like even in Star Rail, right, the Robin tracks are really nice because they come from an artist that I actually listen to. Like insane.
Oh yeah, there is an aspect where they keep bringing multiple guest artists and multiple guest composers in to make these songs. That's pretty good. I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
which gacha is the one with Nobuo Uematsu, but
Nobuo
Imagine.
Uematsu.
I feel like one of the gachas he was one of the head composer.
Hard to say. I don't know it off the top of my head.
I wouldn't know as well. But speaking of this particular aspect, like rhythm games are probably one of like the more prominent examples, right? Like Project Sekai like frequently collabs with like a lot of different Vocaloid artists.
Yeah, which makes sense, you know,
Yeah.
because like those, I mean, you need more content, more songs, so
Well, yeah,
like throw more Vocaloid in there. Maybe get some Japanese DJs in there too. You know, that's usually my thing.
I mean, the other like even like the international ones. Porter Robinson has a song in there.
Hell yeah, my
I
god.
just saw a funny gacha list. Girls Frontline.
Oh, dude.
Like
Oh,
what the
how did-
heck?
how did I forget about that?
So it's another one of those cases where the story is a lot more depressing and good than you think. Even though yes,
Yep.
I mean, think about it. These girls are basically dolls sacrificed to the purpose of serving in wars. So yeah, no, I mean, I did watch a few videos about it. There's the second one on the other hand.
I don't know.
That one you can judge a bit more. Like not saying it's bad, all right? Not saying it's bad, but like I'm not gonna deny that one. The sequel to Girls Frontline knows its target audience.
Yep.
Same goes for Snowbreak Containment Zone. You do not want to know what that game looks like, because you're not going to find you're not gonna find the actual gameplay.
You're supposed to be shooting stuff in there.
You're supposed to be shooting things in that game.
Pew 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 pew. No, my anime girls are more important.
Oh, trust me, that's what's going on in those games.
That is exactly what's going on. What you're shooting is another story, though.
Yeah. Brown Dust 2.
We didn't talk about Brothers 2, but
Did any of us play Brown Dust 2?
Huh?
Did any of us play Brown Dust 2?
I have not played it, but I have enough people sending me pictures of what's going on inside to know what's going on inside.
I don't think I need to see it.
You do not need to.
Yeah, I'll look it up myself. Smile.
All right, everybody.
I think that's all the
That
time we
is
have, right?
pretty much the it.
Yeah. The
There's
it.
more it for this episode
The ick.
of.
The it.
I have the ick gachas to be taking my money, but at least I'm not playing any. I can say for the same for them.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
I live.
At what cost? Hard to say.
Flora.
That's your problem, not mine. Smile.
Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this episode of Option Select on Air, episode 7. We will see you guys on the next one. My name is Solo Snivy, and these two are.
Camping.
Dreamer.
Oh
And
boy.
we'll all
Oh.
see y'all next time.
Our reputations have been destroyed by the fact that we have decided to speak about gacha games on a podcast.
Bakushin.
Shut your fuck up.
Buckship!
They're gonna